What's up, everyone? We have a fun day of Terrmian Beach fishing, the Sea Palace for Baby Vell, and probably doing all of the Terrmian quests that we have here at the beach. It's gonna be a fun little event day. Nothing too extreme, just something chill. I hope you guys can see everything here. Everything is working out correctly for you guys, and I hope you guys are enjoying the new events and patch day that is now changed because of the whole global lab and trying to unify everything, which I do appreciate. Alright, so let's go ahead, get all of our tags and everything set up while we're sitting here fishing. And I did bring my triple float rods just in case I wanted to do some active fishing, but so far here at the Terrmian Beach, we have the chance of fishing up the golden baobab, which is 15 mil, giant jellyfish, which is 500k, and the giant crab, which is also 500k. But these two can be turned in for quests once a week, I think it is. So we're going to have to go head out and do all of that once we start getting on to the quest line. If you guys haven't been aware, the quest line can be found over here in the Terrmian Night Market. And also they included the swirling sea portal all the way out to the Sea Palace, so we don't have to go out to the Land of the Morning Light anymore. At least while this event is active. Yeah, we're going to be doing some active fishing here. I'm not going to be relying on the AFK fishing. I don't really like that aspect, but I'm curious on if we're going to be able to go and get the prize grade fish for one, because I knew the yellow corvina and the blue bat star should be here, and maybe test out to see if the rare fish catch chance will affect any of the fish that we can fish up here, which on the event page they don't exactly say yes, they don't say no, so I'm curious. Normally they will say, hey, by the way, this fishing rod or blah 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 will not work, so it's yellow grade. I'm gonna have to try it, right? It's unfortunate that the fishing resource over here is exhausted. It didn't last long. I was kind of expecting it to go around 8 a.m. No, it's really not. It's really not. I don't like AFK fishing, and the fish is only 15 mil if you can get the yellow one, which if you're out there fishing in Margoria, you have a chance of catching a 200 mil, 40 mil, 120 mil fish. Like, this is low balling it. And also the crabs and the jellyfish are worth less than the fish that you can catch out there in Margoria too. So no, not really my kind of event. It's made for those who are too scared to go out there into Margoria and want a safe place to go out and do their AFK fishing throughout the day. The Sea Palace is back, however. Yeah, see, look, you can catch the red grade fish here too. But the Sea Palace event is back, so when I get the notification for Baby Vell, we're going to hop into the portal and we're going to take a swim out there. We're going to dive out into the Sea Palace, get that done, because we do have, I want to say, it might be like a 2 weekly quest that we can do, like how Garmy has the 3 limit for a week. There might be a 2 limit on Baby Vell, which is going to be nice. I kind of hope it's not just going to be a one and done type of thing. Oh, you've only got no experience at once a week. We'll find out. But I did leave a link down in the I left a link down in the description below for the original Sea Palace event that was ongoing, and a link down to the event page, so if you guys need, you can go ahead, click it, check out what's going on, all that good stuff if you guys are confused on what's going on here. I just don't know when Baby Vell spawns. Like, in my head, it hasn't spawned yet, so I'm not gonna know. I'm not gonna keep track of the hours until it spawns, and then I'm okay. Here's when it spawned. I got X amount of hours and blah blah blah. Especially if I miss it. We're not trying to keep any of that dumb shit. If you guys are not aware, let me go ahead and let's get this started. Let's get this whole quest line started, shall we? Alright, so for everyone who is just coming in and is confused on what's going on, it's not your kind of event, but you want the manor furniture? Oh yeah, I wanted that too. I'm gonna be doing the stupid little sea palace too. The Terrmian event isn't exactly like the greatest like they used to have with the, I think it was a koi event that we had where it was like 100 mil fish, but that was great. This one is a little bit lackluster, but I'll still do it. It's free money. It's not like I'm going to be doing anything else, you know? It's just going to be added on. I've been collecting my money so far. I bought 4 more of our earrings. I got 3 more belts. I picked up 3.4 bill. And I'm also trying to sell off another +4 fine horse trainer's clothes that I made up last night just for the shits and giggles. I wanted to see if I can go ahead and make originally it was going to be 5.2 bill, but I might end off making the 4.9 bill for a couple seconds. Yeah, I'm not in the event for the actual, like, oh my god, this is going to be my chance to make a huge bag of money and blah blah. Nah, I can do that with a couple taps. That's fine. I went ahead and did that last night. I also sold 2 + 3 fine horse trainer clothes to go ahead and earn back a little bit of money. So, you know. All right. Anyway. For anyone who is unaware, today we had a nice little patch day. Let me open up our events and everything to give you guys an idea of what is going on. All right, starting July 18th until August 8th, we have the Terrmian and the Sea Palace event going on. Meaning, over there at the Sea Palace, we are now able to go and do the original events, which I do have a link down to the guide to show you guys a more in-depth guide on how to do the whole Baby Vell and all of that good stuff. But we have an invite to the Terrmian Beach, which will give us the Sea Palace seals, which can be turned in for little special rewards. Not to mention, we also get our otter die and the shellfolk die, which is now used for the ancient spirit adventure, the new little adventure black spirit dice. The usual that always comes out. That will unlock this whole quest line to get started, which is an invitation right there. During this whole Terrmian event, we do have the Castle Showdown, which is basically like a little, you pick a Team Papu or Team Otter, and it's like a PvP type of thing between the two. And that's a little fun event that you guys can go out there and do. Winning will get you 5 battlefield tokens, combat and skill experience, and 10 mil silver. Losing will give you 2 tokens, the same experience, and 6 mil. So if you win, you get something. If you lose, you still get something. The quest line can be started over here at Daz, which will lead you into needing to do the whole event for the castle, which will give you more die, or your choice of die, and more seals to be used to turn in for the new little rewards that are ongoing. Now here in the Terrmian Beach, they extended the fishing from here all the way more out into the open ocean. So if you guys are getting a little bit too clustered over here, you can move down here and still collect them. Not only are we able to collect the normal Velia beach fish like the yellow corvina, the blue star bat, and any of the other fish that can be found out here, but we also have a chance of catching the golden baobab, which is 15 mil, the giant jellyfish, which is 500k, and the giant crab, which is another 500k. Fun times, fun times. Now, these two here, the giant jellyfish and the giant crab, can be turned in for quest, as you can see right here. The villager, which is going to be located more over towards the fishing area, will ask for a giant jellyfish. You can turn it in for 5 seals, and or an otter dye or shellfolk dye. Same goes with the giant crab. It can be turned in for 5 seals and 5 of the dye. These can only be done once per week, and they reset every Thursday at midnight. Now, what do we do with any of these seals? Let me show you. So, these seals can be turned in for a multitude of things. So, starting out, the thing that everyone is going to be going for is going to be the manor furniture. This manor furniture, I will show you guys what it looks like. Going down, going down, going down. This is what the furniture looks like. That's nice. It's great. I want to have that out there in my manor, but for 50 of the Terrmian seals, they can be exchanged for that. Moving on, we have the 120 Advice of Valks, which is great. The Crocodile Horse Crafting Gearbox 2, which gives you your choice of the 100 Garmoth scale and the pure Vanadium crystal, or the Knot crystal, or the pure Titanium crystal. Next, we have the Gullus Corsair Training Selection Box, which will give you your choice of the Fruit of Llaneros, Mysterious Blue Conch, or the Crimson Fireflower. Moving down, we have the Enhancement Aid Box, which is obviously the Advice of Valks 20 all the way up to 60, Artisan Memory, and we got the Dragon King Hanong wine back. If you guys were unaware, this was first originally released during the first Sea Palace event. So this would give us plus 20% item drop rate, plus 200% combat experience, plus 100% skill experience, plus 30% life experience, plus 30% mount experience, plus 100 weight limit, plus 50 life skill mastery, and 1 energy recovery for 10 hours. There is a 10-hour cooldown, and these are consumed when used. Next, we have the Enhancement Help Kit 2, which will give us our new Life Enhancement Help Kit 2, which is what I'm going to be going for. These do have limits if you guys are not aware. These are your limited time ones, and then afterwards, all of the seals can be exchanged for your memory fragments. But we can get the Combat Skill Experience, 300 Scroll, Corsair Aura, and the Lore's Warm Black Tea. So, fun times. We get a little bit of different rewards. Unfortunately, we do not have access to the bubbly diving suit, nor do we have access to the other little event items that were out during that. So, if you guys didn't get it, I do apologize, but it is what it is. Is there a nice spot we can abundant? Well, no, there is no spot. It's all exhausted, but that's how events normally are. When you have an event area, they are always like exhausted almost from the rip. But if you guys still need to find the area, the Terrmian Night Market can be found northwest of Olivia here, and there is the portal that can be taken out to the Sea Palace, so we don't have to sail all the way out to the Land of the Morning Light, teleport there, and or try to jump in this portal here. As a reminder, the vendors are open over here in the night market, so if you guys still have not gotten your weekly limit on any of the foods that are available here, you can go ahead and do that. It will cost you at least, I think, 10 mil total, but they do renew every week. So be sure to check out the vendors and make sure you buy all of the items that you can. They have really good ones here. Look at that. I'm going to be stocking up on them. Fair warning. The foods here will only last until the event is done. Once the event is done, they will vanish. These, however, the drafts will last, so if you guys have them, you can store them up and use them whenever you guys are ready to go out and do that huge life scaling. But the food won't last. The item will disappear when the event ends. You can see down there at the bottom of the tooltip. All right, where is the last one? Those two over there. Gotta grab it all. Yeah, both vendor. There's a vendor for both combat. There's a vendor for life skill for both food and draft. So be sure to pick them up. Pick both of them up. It'll save you a decent amount of money. Oh, not enough money. Whoops. Hey, give me back my fish. I need that one. I need that one. My bad. Look, I didn't mean to sell it off and everything, but your boy kind of needed it. You understand, right? Yeah, you understand. Alright, now, in order to get the new Terrmian quest, one way that can be done is to open up your quest log. You can hit the navigate, which will open up your black spirit, or you can just open up your black spirit, hit the quest, go over to the event, and you can start the Terrmian Beach quest line, or you can start the Sea Palace. Whichever one, you can do them both, but we're going to be doing the Terrmian Beach event. This will just take us out to the beach. Enter beach with the crashing waves to your black spirit to complete it. Oops. Accept the next quest, Terrmian Ho. And then this will take you out to the NPC that you need to talk to. It's going to be all the way out here in the entrance. We'll get there. And this is where the little castle event goes on. I like the castle. They did a nice job with this, even though I don't really like the event. Alright, here goes the quest line. Turn that in, we'll get more seals. And we'll just continue the quest line. Hand over the invitation. And then you have your choice between your otter die or the showfolk die. I'm going to go ahead and take the otter. Sorry, I don't need that. All right, so now that that is done, we'll go over here and we'll show you guys the other little quests that can be found over here. So after you've done your little invitation quests, you can start doing your AFK fishing, your semi-AFK fishing, or your active fishing, however you guys want to go ahead and do that. But once you guys have found a crab and a jellyfish, or crab or jellyfish, you can come over here. Queekity Thumpy Moon Villager will accept the, what is it, this crab here? Yeah, we'll take one crab. This is a weekly quest. It will reset every Thursday, so you guys can't spam it. You can go ahead and accept it, chat with them, hand over the crab, and choose your die. Same applies to the jellyfish. Talk to the Papani villager here, jellyfish. Chat with her and exchange the jellyfish for more dice. And that's basically everything that you can do over here at the fishing event. So now let's move on to the Sea Palace. So in order to get over to the Sea Palace to start the quest line, you will have to talk to your Black Spirit again, except to the Morning Light Sea Palace. Alright, and then this is asking us to go all the way out to Velia to interact with this little sign. So let's go ahead, grab a map. Mappy map. And we'll hurry up and teleport out to Velia. Any day now. Alright, once you're here in Velia, all you'll have to do is interact with the sign over here. Oops, not forfeit. Interact with this sign here. That will complete your first objective. If you guys have done the Sea Palace event prior, it's pretty self-explanatory. All you really have to do is interact with the sign and then head out to the Sea Palace. I will leave a link down to the original guide in the description, and I will probably put it up in the corner so that you guys can go ahead and check it out if you guys need it. Alright, once you've interacted with the sign, it will ask you to come over here. And you have to jump down into the water. Don't worry if you guys don't actually dive, as long as your body gets near the water, the portal, you should be able to teleport, and try not to try floating any boat into there. Your boat will sink, and you'll have to still swim into the portal. Fun fact. I found that out the hard way. Alright, so now that we are in the Sea Palace, we can start interacting with everyone to get the quest. So let's go complete our quest line that we have here. I do apologize about the dogs barking in the back. He's ever so excited. Talking to Durong over here, we'll have your 10 Sea Palace seals and your choice between the dice yet again. You'll notice a trend here. Alright, so every week we do have a Baby Vell invasion quest line that can be accepted from Durong here. You have to accept the quest in order to get the Veil bundle, which is going to contain at least we have a chance of getting the Vel's Concentrated Magic, Vel's Fine Powder 4 to 10, Rainbow Coral Ring, the Coral Piece 80 to 120, Blackstone 5 to 15, Gold Bar 10G 3 to 5, the 100G 1 to 2, and a chance of getting 1000G bar, Capras 2 to 3, the Ancient Spirit Dust 2 to 8, Green Coral 1 to 3, Blue Coral 1 to 3, Perry Green, Daybreak Blue, Corals, Golden Pearl, Hunter Seal 10 to 15, and lastly Cron Stones 3 to 5. So make sure to take this quest at least every week to go ahead and try your luck at getting your Vel's Concentrated Magic, and also more dice. Obviously, that's going to be like a selling point. Alright, not only is that going on out here, but we also have the turtle race that is currently ongoing too. You guys remember the turtle race? If not, the guide is in the description below. What's up, Jack? What's up, Futsu? So, talking to the customs officer over here, we'll have the guide, Gapdol and Sarong of the Sea Palace. This will basically take you guys all around the Sea Palace, showing you the sites and things that we used to have to go through originally. It's a simple quest line. All you guys have to do is just interact with the NPCs, run around the palace, and just take in the sights. It's as simple as that. Yeah, if you guys have not realized, or if you guys have been here before, these are the areas that we had to do all of the quest lines and interact with everything. I do apologize about the dogs. They're ever so excited. Yeah, each of these areas are the areas that we used to have to go through and all that for the bubbly diving suit and our fish tank. They changed everything, so now we're just taking a tour. All right, let me shut that door. All right. Here we go. Jump down. Almost done. I think we're almost done. Let me check the quest log. Yeah, we're almost done. All that's left is the little weekly quests. And then to the way out, doing this quest line will give you guys coral, well, coral pieces, and the blue conch. Dosa Awakening. I don't know, it'll probably be like a giant fucking sword like Berserk. But completing this storyline will give you guys 10 mysterious blue conch, 100 coral pieces, and more knowledge about the Sea Palace. There you guys go. And if you need to leave, you can interact with this mystical map here. It will take you to anywhere that you guys want to go. Dalbo Village, Nampo, Mudo Village, Velia, or back to the Terrmian Beach if you guys wanted to continue going on with that line. Or doing the AFK fishing. Now let's talk about the dice and the little dice minigame that we have now. Go ahead, accept all of our dice. Checkity check check. We also get dice for being logged in today. So the longer that you're in, I want to say that they give us out the free dice like they normally do. Oh yeah, also, if you guys have not already collected your Tarnished Sword, the event rewards are active in your challenge tab. Be sure to collect your Splendid Box, your 500 crons, the Advice of Valks, and the new Dosa Sword manor little furniture that can be collected. Alright, so let's talk about this Ancient Black Spirit adventure. This can be found in the reward tab. It'll be right here. You can see the event. In here has a multitude of events, and for completing certain little rounds, you will get 5 more dice, the Shakatu box, the Advice of Valks, and for each completion, you do get a choose your Shakatu box. So if you guys are doing the weeklies and collecting your dice as much as you can, you have more of a shot at getting more of those Shakatu boxes. So a quick little explanation of how this will work. If you guys have not been here for a while, you guys are new players, this whole Ancient Black Spirit adventure works very, very simple. If you have a blue dice, if you land on a blue square, it will double the amount. If you land on a green with a green square, it'll double the amount like that. If you land a blue dice on a green square, it will only give you the 1, but or the normal that'll give you here. But if you land on the matching ones, it'll go ahead and double it. So the Fisher Close Menace gives you what exactly? Mastery? Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. What are we doing? What are we doing? I didn't get to see that. shit. I gotta load up my Twitch. I'm supposed to be setting up my tags. Fucking goddamn it. One of the treasure items you need. What treasure item? I'm so lost. But hold on, let me load this up and see what are we doing. All right, so yeah, like I was saying, blue for the double, green for the double, opposites don't match, and you'll have to re-roll again. Mob grind claimed. All right, I don't need any treasure pieces, kid. I've already gotten all my mob grinding treasure. I guess I can go for the merchant ring, but we'll do that after I get out of here, okay? Oh, you're like, okay, thank you. Like, you can get bigger fish. The prize grade fish, the yellow grade fish that can be found, you have